Welcome back. Jerry Shenk is here with a video picks of the month from 4-Star Video. Good to see you again. What do you have for us this month?
Well, things that'll drive you to read other things rather than just watch the movie. The first one is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time, called The Better Angels. And I know because of the subject of the movie that this is a quote surely from Abraham Lincoln. It is. It's from his first inaugural, but to find that out I had to read the entire second inaugural and not find it. So you might want to do that. It's a story of Abraham Lincoln's life from 1817 to 1820 when he's a teenager. And our country is about 40 years old. You don't think of that.
Yeah.
You know, it was a new country. And this is very much about Indiana, growing up in Indiana, which was unpopulated and wild. Things haven't changed that much. But, you know, and it is just a story of the death of his mother and the advent of his stepmother in his life, and those are the better angels that inspired him.
So that depicted as his stepmother?
Yes, the woman depicted there is his stepmother, yes.
Interesting.
It's just a very interesting, I would say all American history teachers should watch this and prepare to show it to their students. It really gives a feel for frontier life, for what it meant to live in an isolated place in our country. His going to school is just, you know, a monumental event, because they didn't have any schools. And his school teacher is a major character. Very, very good movie. Black and white.
Well, it wasn't. Life was black and white.
That's right. That's right.
Things weren't.
No, Indiana was not in color. All
right, let's move along.
Moving along. Leviathan. This was nominated for Best Foreign Film, Academy Award, won the Golden Globes Award and the BAFTA Award for Best Film not in the English language. You will see that big Leviathan whale there. And I'm surprised, many are surprised this movie could even be made. You couldn't be more anti-Putin and more sarcastic towards the Russian Orthodox Church than this movie is. It's about a man who is being railroaded out of his home and business by a mayor who wants the property. Corrupt mayor, corrupt police, corrupt church all get together to do him in. It's very dramatic, and some scenes are very funny. Some bill it as a comedy or a satire. Yeah, but I was more taken up by their problems. The Leviathan quote is not Thomas Hobbes' book, although it is, you know, the overreaching government. It's from Job chapter 41. So read the second inaugural, then Job chapter 41, then watch the movies, all right?
All right, a lot of homework here.
Yes, the next is the last 5 years. I'm reviewing this because you don't get many movies that are in the musical category. This is a musical, although a weird one, in that there is very little spoken dialogue, and I mean very little. And there are only two singers, these two, and they rarely sing together. It's going from about, in other words, about an hour-and-a-half opera with pop music.
And just two people?
Two people. Well, there are more people in the movie. There are dancers and so on. And there's a lot of, they make fun of summer theater in Ohio quite a bit. Well, so that's fair enough. Fair enough. And you know, and they show her singing there, but also with these strange dancers around her and so on. But it's good. I talked to someone who didn't like his voice. I liked his voice. She has enunciation problems. So turn on the
subtitles.
The subtitles. Well, in the first song, she says she's hurting, but she substitutes a D for a T. She says she's hurting. So you don't know if someone's harmed her or she has goats in the backyard. So definitely
become clear as you go along.
As the show goes along, it does become clear, yes.
Right, finally.
Finally, Ballet 422, the choreography and production of the 422nd Ballet by the New York City Ballet Company. It follows their young choreographer, how he choreographs, how he works with costumes, how he works with dancers, how the dancers do things, how the staging is done, the lighting, the orchestra. And it's about 75 minutes long. It isn't terribly long, but it's a fun look at how a stage production actually gets put on.
Almost a master class.
Yeah, and in this case, ballet, but hey, so I really enjoyed it.
Wow, and it's a documentary?
Yes. Oh yeah, they interview the choreographer, he's 25, you know, and how he talks to his dancers and all this kind of stuff, yes.
But you really like the first one?
Oh, is that good. Again, history classes, take note. This would show your class what it was like to grow up Abraham Lincoln in Indiana in 1817. A young country, very young. We don't often think of it that way.
Yeah, we don't.
You know, 40 years, yeah. Okay, watch them.
Great suggestions. They'll all be listed on channel3000.com and available at the video station downtown. Jerry, great to see you again. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.